kick that frame. Kick that, 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 kick that frame, let the loose glass quiver. Talk too sharp, make the whole block shiver. Step in plain, leave the room much richer. One cold phrase, now the mood turns bitter. Used to split snacks by the back of the station. Now people send offers with zero explanation. Still keep loose coins in the old tin drawer, then blow stupid money on the chair with no back. Fuck being normal, no more feels rented. I like our choices that look unattended. Bought a fake marble bust from a closing florist. Stole them French piece, now the story sounds gorgeous. That's black humor wearing office attire. One straight face makes the nonsense climb higher. No polished doctrine, no TED talk, wisdom, just bad time and sharpen into a system. I don't chase status, I embarrass the category. Then watch the weird part become part of the story. Shake that rail, let the floorboards answer. Drag one sound till the last word staggers. Cut through clean and return much faster. 4 new lines, 1 rhyme plus the pattern. You got a stylist to build effortless. I got yesterday's tea and still look less desperate. You call 3 people before changing your haircut. I cut mine badly and call it a roll like your crew says crazy to every rough draft. Mine said delete that, then laughs in my face. You need 6 photos to prove you were outside. I forget the camera and still get recognized. Your bio says owner, creator, disruptor. You call one brunch a strategic alliance. I call 10 DNs back on appliance. Your confidence blooms under friendly conditions. Mine gets louder when nobody gives permission. Crack that tempo, let the rhythm go sideways. Bend every valve and snap in the MySpace. Leave one breath hanging halfway through the phrase. Fresh in sounds, no recycle display. I sit behind drums, then cut through the center. You count every beat like you work for the meter. I hide little rhymes in the middle of sentences. Bring them back later with different inflections. Your flow wears clean shoes and follows the arrows. Mine spills soda and walks through the narrow. No melodic rescue, no choir behind me. Give me dry kicks in the mouth that can grind me. No fake crime script, no rented intimidation. I can make laundry day sound competition. And one sharp comparison beats 12 fake threats. Punchline lands first and the silence collects. You bought a gold pen just to sign one receipt. I use a free pencil and still close the week. You rented a room just to say you got meetings. I take calls outside while the crossing lights beeping. I send jet pins, I negotiate. You flex discipline with color-coded folders. I lose half my notes and still finish the order. Anybody can brag that the lifestyle is massive. Make the brag funny, yeah, the whole thing sounds plastic. Spin that knob, let the cheek comb rattle. Throw one jab, then abandon the battle. Change every and keep pressure attached. No repeated chant, just phonetics that match. From the toy crown in the box near the checkout. Ward to lunch just to piss everybody off. I said tax structure, kept calmly eating. That's black comedy, nonsense with posture. Say it dead serious, now idiots want brochures. Call myself refined, my cousin said not once. That's a perfect quote, then saved it for launch. Lost one shoelace during somebody's birthday. Found it 3 days later inside a fruit tray. No clue how, which makes the story much cleaner. Random embarrassment always goes features. You hide every cringe clip deep in the archive. I leave mine public so the timeline stays alive. Burn that draft, let the ink run crooked. Say one thing nobody expected or book. Keep every line new when the rhyme gets hooked. No lazy callback, no phrase overlooked. Yep, comeback needs addicts, coffee and sleep. Mine drops too early and cuts too eat. You study charisma through famous old interviews. I forget what I planned and still sound more believable. Your trophy needs light and glass and insurance. My weirdest rejection became useful business. You whisper next move like government secrets. I say maybe, then close before evening. Your pride needs witnesses, mirrors, applause. Mine survives dead rooms and awkward pauses. You curate mystery by barely engaging. I overshare twice and still leave them guessing. Your clean little story got polished to boredom. Mine got missing pages and still feels enormous. Rip that wire, let the last light flutter. Make each word dirtier than the one before. Keep every punchline allergic to comfort. Final 4 bars and shut the door. My ego got dense but the engine still functions. Yours needs praise like a monthly subscription. I lose one round to collect new information. You win once and announce a civilization. That's cute ambition and oversized rapping. I laugh, switch lanes, then sharpen the next thing. No crown, no sermon, no dramatic ending. Cause the whole beat the fuck up worth remembering. Slide that. Slide that boat, let the cheap frame tremble. Talk one line, make the whole crew assemble. Walking broke with a grin too mental. Leave with a fee and a story essential. Used to keep coins in a chip blue jar. Now people ask what percentage I charge. Still eat cold pizza straight from the carton and spend too much on a lampshade like Saturn. Fuck being logical, logic feels timid. I like bad choices when time it looks wicked. Bought a fake sculpture from someone named Dennis, called it late modern. Now everybody gets jealous. That's black comedy wrapped in ambition. Say dumb shit clean and start sounding expensive. No polished roadmap, no corporate religion, just instinct, nerve, and terrible decisions. I don't need marble beneath my shoes. Give me one weird room and something to prove. Bend that phrase to the tail sounds crooked. Drag one breath with the kick drum took it. Switch every ending before they can book it. 4 fresh bars, no phrase gets duplicated. You need a stylist to look like you don't care. I wear mismatched socks and still own the chair. You post working from my lounge with no laptop. I lose my charger and still finish on stopwatch. Your people say classic, but for the first playback, mine said that's Aston, sends me the trace back. You need 5 angles to look spontaneous. I blink wrong once and somehow look dangerous. Your bio got founder, mogul, visionary. You choose, they got broke. Can you cover my delivery? You call one handshake a global expansion. I call 20 contacts a reason for airplane mode. Your confidence blooms when the feet starts clapping. Mine gets louder when the room stops reacting. Crack that tempo, let the hi-hat stumble. Cut one syllable. Make the subwoofer rumble. Leave one gap, then return with trouble. Different vocab, same rhyme bundle. I don't sit straight on the beat, I lean. Push one word late till the snare gets mean. You rap like someone printed rules on a sheet. Mine takes wrong turns and still lands clean. I bury internal rhymes under conversation, bring them back 2 bars later. Need pronunciation, your setup needs lore and a PowerPoint screen. Mine needs 6 words and a file routine. No fake cocktail, no rented aggression. I'd rather rush you fit with surgical pressure. No melodic bridge, no emotional bailout. Just dry drums, hard mouth, and lights out. You bought a luxury pen just to sign 1 page. I use a grocery receipt and still get paid. You rented the coupe to circle 1 block. I took a train and still beat your clock. You order champagne for the photo arrangement. I got free coffee and close the engagement. I don't hate flexing, I hate boring flex. If you're gonna brag, at least earn the effects. Turn that dial, let the old cone shake. Throw 1 jab, make the straight face break. Switch every linen before it gets stale. No repeated chant, just rhyme on rails. Found a plastic fish at the weekend bazaar. Told 3 people it came from Qatar. 1 asked which artist, I said confidential. He nodded serious, I nearly went mental. That sound nonsense becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly gets collectible. Call myself refined, my sister said absolutely not. I said perfect review, then saved the screenshot. Lost 1 slipper at the cousin's engagement. Found the next day beside a fire extinguisher. No clue how, which makes it more legendary. Embarrassment ages well when told deliberately. You hide every cringe clip like state evidence. I post mine first and destroy the leverage. Rip that page, let the ink get messy. Say 1 line, make the nice crowd edgy. Change each thing and keep cadence deadly. Fresh full phrases, nothing gets recycled. Your comeback needs drafts, coffee revision. Mine falls out early and ruins your vision. You study charisma through famous interviews. I forget what I'm saying and still get the room. Your trophy needs polish, glass on the shelf. My worst rejection got shared by itself. You whisper next move like military data. I sing not sure, then close it an hour later. Your pride needs mirrors, witnesses praise. Mine survives silence and inconvenient days. You curate mystery by barely replying. I talk too much and still leave them wondering. Your story got polished till nothing feels risky. Mine got loose ends and somehow feels filthy. Cut that cable, let the last light fade. Make every punchline land more to pray. No safe little slogan, no copy paste phrase. Last run now, let the rhymes behave. My ego got cracks, but it still pays bills. Yours needs comments just to know it exists. I lose 1 round and steal something useful. You win 1 round and become unbearable. That's good confidence. We're in a costume, I laugh, move on. Let the next bar consume you. No throne speech, no royal comparison. No fake finale, no grand declaration. Walking reckless, talk outrageous. Make shit funny, get fucking paid. Kick that, kick that, yeah, kick that, kick that, kick that, kick that frame, let the loose glass quiver. Talk too sharp, make the whole block shiver. Step in plain, need the room much richer. 1 cold phrase, now the mood turns bitter. Used to split snacks by the back of the station. Now people send offers with 0 explanation. Still keep loose coins in the old tin drawer. Then blow stupid money on a chair with no back. Fuck being normal, normal feels random. I like odd choices that look unintended. Bought a fake marble bust from a closing florist. Told them French piece, now the story sounds gorgeous. That's black humor wearing office attire. 1 straight face makes the nonsense climb higher. No polished doctrine, no TED talk wisdom. Just bad timing, sharpened into a system. I don't chase status, I embarrass the category. Then watch the weird part become part of the story. Shake that rail, let the floorboards answer. Drag 1 sound till the last word staggers. Cut through clean and return much faster. 4 new lines, 1 rhyme cuts the pattern. You got a stylist to build effortless. I got yesterday's tea and still look less desperate. You called 3 people before changing your haircut. I cut mine badly and called it a roll. All your crew says crazy to every rough draft. Mine says delete that, then laughs in my face. You need 6 photos to prove you were outside. I forget the camera and still get recognized. Your bio says owner, creator, disruptor. You call 1 brunch a strategic alliance. I call 10 DMs back when depliant. Your confidence blooms under friendly conditions. Mine gets louder when nobody gives permission. Crack that tempo, let the rhythm go sideways. Bend every vowel and snap into my space. Leave 1 breath hanging halfway through the phrase. Fresh end sounds, no recycled display. I sit behind drums and cut through the center. You count every beat like you work for the meter. I hide little rhymes in the middle of sentences, bring them back later with different inflections. Your flow wears clean shoes and follows the arrows. Mine spills soda and walks through the narrow. No melodic rescue, no choir behind me. Give me dry kicks in the mouth that can grind me. No fake crime script, no rented intimidation. I can make laundry day sound comfortless. And no 1-shot comparison beats 12 fake threats. Punchline lands first and the silence collects. You bought a gold pen just to sign one receipt. I use a freak pencil and still close the week. You rented the room just to say you got meetings. I take calls outside with the custom lights beeping. I send ya, and some I negotiate. You flex discipline with color-coded folders. I lose half my notes and still finish the order. Anybody can brag that the lifestyle is massive. Make the brag funny or the whole thing sounds plastic. Spin that knob, let the cheek cone rattle. Throw 1 jab, then abandon the battle. Change everything and keep pressure attached. No repeated chant, your phonetics that match. Found a toy crown in the box near the checkout. Wore it to lunch just to piss everybody off. I said tax structure, kept calmly eating. That's black comedy, nonsense for posture. Say it dead serious. Now idiots want brochures. Call myself refined. My cousin said not once. I said perfect quote. then saved it for lunch. Lost one shoelace during somebody's birthday, found it 3 days later inside a fruit tray. No clue how, which makes the story much cleaner. Random embarrassment always grows features. You hide every cringe cut deep in the archive. I leave mine public so the timeline stays alive. Burn that draft, let the ink run quick. It's one thing nobody expected. A book, keep every landing new when the rhyme gets hooked. No lazy callback, no phrase overlooked. Your comeback needs at his coffee and sleep. Mine drops too early and cuts too deep. You study charisma to famous old interviews. I forget what I planned and still sound more believable. Your trophy needs light and glass insurance. My weirdest rejection became useful business. You whisper next move like government secrets. I say maybe, then close before evening. Your pride needs witnesses, mirrors, applause. Mine survives dead rooms and awkward pauses. You curate mystery by barely engaging. I overshare twice and still leave them guessing. Your clean little story got polished to boredom. Mine got missing pages and still feels enormous. Rip that wire, let the last light flutter. Make each word dirtier than the one before. Keep every punchline allergic to comfort. Final 4 bars, then shut the door. My ego got dense, but the engine still functions. Yours needs praise like a monthly subscription. I lose one round to collect new information. You win once and announce a civilization. That's cute ambition and oversized rapping. I laugh, switch lanes to sharpen the next thing. No crown, no sermon, no dramatic ending. Cut the whole beat, make the fuck up worth remembering. Got the whole beat. Yeah. Bust through calm, make the front row jitter. Talk one slick line, make the dry room bitter. Step in plain, let the whole move glitter. Leave with a grin and the numbers much bigger. Used to save coins in a cereal tin. Now somebody asks what percentage I'm in. Still eat toast over the sink at 2. Then waste good money on a lampshade like a shoe. Fuck being sensible, sleepy. I like dumb Perkins, dressed up completely. Bought an old globe with half a pepper room missing. Called it conceptual, now guess keep listening. That's black comedy wearing a clean white collar. Say nonsense firmly, somehow it sounds smarter. No polished doctrine, just shameless expression. Give me one odd story worth retelling. Put that thread, let the syntax unravel. Stretch one vowel till it runs against gravel. Cut one pause and return at the angle. 4 fresh lines with the end sounds tangled. You got a consult for choosing your haircut. I let mine grow wild and still get the call back. You post work more with a latte and notebook. I finished the job with 3 tabs and a typo. Your circle says crazy to every preview. Mine says that's weak, then rewrites the issue. You need 6 poses to look unbothered. I sneeze in a photo and still get remembered. Your bio screams titles. Your weekday says cover the Uber. You call one lunch a strategic relation. I call 10 introductions mild irritation. Your confidence rises when praise gets repeated. Mine gets nasty when nobody feeds it. Crack that count, let the snare miss landing. Drag one word late, then switch to commanding. Keep every ending fresh while expanding. No chant work crutch, just phonetic branding. I don't ride straight, I make tempo negotiate. Push one phrase back, let the next accelerate. Your flow was a badge and respects every doorway. Mine walks through staff, only just to find a shorter way. I hide little echoes inside conversation. Bring them back later with alter pronunciation. Your setup needs context, a map and a caption. Mine needs 5 words and improper redaction. No fake street resume, no costume for danger. No singing rescue, no emotional padding. Just dry kick, close mouth and syllable snapping. You bought designer folders to organize nothing. I write on napkins and somehow keep earning. You booked the studio just to photograph cables. I record in the closet and still shake the table. You ordered the oysters, hated every damn bite. I ate convenience store bread and close before night. I don't hate flexing, I hate flex without flavor. If you're gonna brag, you have to brag some behavior. Spin that wheel, let the cheap plastic squeal. Throw one jab, make the smug face reveal. Switch each land before it feels stale. 4 different sentences ride the same rail. Found a ceramic rooster at the neighborhood sale. Paid $8, told guest it was early, shipped all. One guy stared like he understood the texture. I nearly broke character watching his lecture. That's how bullshit turns into sophistication. Keep your chin still and invent provenance. Call myself coach, my aunt laughed loudly. I said perfect, controversy, Marcus me proudly. Lost one bow to the bowling alley birthday. Find it next week in the box marked Thursday. No clue why, which makes the story superior. You hide or cringe like a classified folder. I tell mine first, now the joke belongs to the owner. Burn that draft, let the good taste scatter. Make each comparison uglier and sharper. Change other word and keep rhythm as armor. No recycle slogan, just pressure getting harder. Your comeback needs coffee, draft and permission. Mine drops too soon and interrupts your position. You study charisma from somebody famous. I forget the script and become more contagious. Your exclusive pieces, 12 online listings. My bargain been nonsense, but strangers requesting. You whisper next level like confidential planning. I say we'll see, then the figures start landing. Your pride needs witnesses, mine survives disagreement. You manufacture mystery through delayed responses. I answer too fast and still need more questions. Your perfect story got scrubbed into boredom. Mine got strange chapters and no proper forward. Cut that wire, let the last bulb blink. Push every punchline closer to the brink. No copy outro, no recycled link. Final stretch now, don't give them time to think. My ego got scratches but pays for the grocery. Just needs validation like monthly utilities. I lose one round and still useful perspective. You win one round and become retrospective. Call yourself timeless before your first season. That's like writing them last before finding a reason. I make dumb luck sound almost intentional. You make ambition sound fucking administrative. No throne, no crown, no dramatic confession. No moral lecture pretending it's progressive. aggression. Walk through chaos, talk with precision, laugh at the damage, charge for admission. Slide up, boat, slide up, boat, slide up, boat, slide up, slide up, boat, slide, yeah. Slide that boat, let the cheap frame tremble. Talk one line, make the whole crew assemble. Walking broke with a grin too mental. Leave with a fee and a story essential. Used to keep coins in a chick blue jar. Now people ask what percentage I charge. Still eat cold pizza straight from the carton and spend too much on a lamp shaped like Saturn. Fuck being logical, logic feels timid. I like bad choices when timing looks wicked. But a fake sculpture from someone named Dennis called it late modern. Now everybody gets jealous, that's black comedy wrapped in ambition. Say dumb shit, clean and start sounding expensive. No polished roadmap, no corporate religion. Just instinct, nerve and terrible decisions. I don't need marble beneath my shoes. Give me one weird room and something to prove. Bend that phrase till the till sounds crooked. Drag one breath with a kick drum ticket. Switch every ending before they can book it. 4 fresh bars, no phrase gets duplicated. You need a stylist to look like you don't care. I wear mismatched socks and still own the chair. You post working from a lounge with no laptop. I lose my charger and still finish on stopwatch. Yeah, people say classic before the first playback. Mine says that's Aston sends me the trace back. You need 5 angles to look spontaneous. I blink wrong once and some I look dangerous. Your bio got found a mogul visionary. Your Tuesday got broke. Can you cover my delivery? You call one handshake a global expansion. I call 20 contacts a reason for airplane mode. Your confidence blooms when the feed starts clapping. Mine gets louder when the room starts reacting. Crack that tempo, let the hi-hat stumble. Cut one syllable, make the subwoofer rumble. Leave one gap, then return with trouble. Different vocab, same rhyme bundle. I don't sit straight on the beat, I lean. Push one word late to the snare, gets mean. You rap like someone printed rules on a sheet. Mine takes wrong turns and still lands clean. I bury internal rhymes under conversation, bring them back 2 bars later, new pronunciation. You said I needs lore in a PowerPoint screen. I need 6 words in a foul routine. No fake hood tell, no rented aggression. I'd rather rush a fit with surgical pressure. No melodic bridge, no emotional bailout. Just dry drums, hard mouth, then lights out. You bought a luxury pen just to sign 1 page. I use a grocery receipt and still get paid. You rented a coupe to circle 1 block. I took a train and still beat your clock. You ordered champagne for the photo arrangement. I got free coffee and close the engagement. I don't hate flexing, I hate boring flex. If you're gonna brag, at least earn the effect. Turn that dial, let the old cone shake. Throw one jab, make the straight face break. Switch every lander before it gets stale. No repeated chant, just rhyme on rails. Find a plastic fish at a weekend bazaar. Told 3 people they came from Qatar. One asked which artist, I said confidential. We nodded, serious, I nearly went mental. That's how nonsense becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly it's collectible. Call myself refined, my sister said absolutely not. I said perfect review, then saved the screenshot. Lost one slipper at the cousin's engagement. Found the next day beside a fire extinguisher. No clue how, which makes it more legendary. Embarrassment ages will run till deliberately you hide every cringe clip like state evidence. I post mine first and destroy the leverage. Rip that page, let the ink get messy. Say one line, make the nice crowd edgy. Change each end and keep cadence deadly. Fresh 4 phrases, nothing gets recycled. Your comeback needs dress coffee revision. Mine falls out early and ruins your vision. You study charisma through famous interviews. I forget what I'm saying and still get the room. Your trophy needs polished glass on the shelf. My worst rejection got shared by itself. You whisper next move like military gator. I say not sure, then close it an hour later. Your pride needs mirrors, witnesses praise. Mine survive silence and inconvenient days. You curate mystery by barely replying. I talk too much and still leave them wondering. Your story got punished till nothing feels risky. Mine got loose ends and somehow feels filthy. Cut that cable, let the last light fade. Make every punchline land or the parade. No safe little slugger, no copy paste phrase. Last from now, let the rhymes behave. My ego got cracks, but it still pays bills. Yours needs comments just to know it exists. I lose 1 round and still something useful. You win 1 round and become unbearable. That's cute confidence, wearing a costume. I laugh, move on, let the next bar consume you. No throne speech, no royal comparison. No fake finale, no grand declaration. Walking reckless, talk outrageous, make shit funny, get fucking paid. Walking reckless. Walking reckless. Walking reckless. Snuck that. Snuck that. Snuck that. Snuck that. Snap that lock, let the stairwell echo. Talk real slick, made the week talk mellow. Step in late with the shoes all yellow. Leave with a fee and a phone full of hellos. Used to buy lunch with a change from the sofa. Now people send numbers with commas and codas. Still drink cheap cola, straight from the bottle. Then spend dumb cash on a chair with no bottom. Fuck being careful, careful feels boring. I like bad choices that pay by the morning. With a fake face from a man named Carter. Called it rare Nordic, now everyone wants it. That's black comedy mixed with conviction. Say nonsense calmly, it sounds like a vision. No polished roadmap, no corporate sermon. Just instinct, nerve and a habit of swerving. I don't need marble beneath my feet. Give me 1 odd room and a dirty beat. Bender, 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 bender. Bend that sound to the last word buckles. Cut one breath, make the hi-hat stumble. Shift each line and let the whole line shuffle. 4 fresh phrases, no recycled couple. You need a stylist to look accidental. I wear old sweats and still look expensive. You post grime hole beside one laptop, I lose my charger and still make the deadline. Your crew says fire before the bass even enters. Mine says trash, then rewrites the center. You need 6 photos to prove you were present. I miss every camera and still get mentioned. Your bio says owner, founder, executive. Your Monday says bro, can you cover the delivery? You call one handshake, a global relation. I call 20 contacts, a mild irritation. Your confidence blooms when the feed gets friendly. Mine gets louder when the room gets empty. Crack that count, let the rhythm go cricket. Drag one vowel when nobody look. Yet pause one beat, then return with a good hit. Different wording, same sonic footprint. I don't sit straight on the drums, I slide. Push one phrase late, then cut back inside. You rap like the beat came with office rules. Mine takes wrong exits and still lands smooth. I tuck little rhymes in the middle of chatter. Bring them back later with sounds that scatter. Your setup needs context, a chart and a screen. Mine needs 5 words and a grin, that's me. No fake street tale, no rented intimidation. I'd rather watch the fit with accurate observation. No singing bridge, no emotional rescue. Just dry drums, hard speech in a mouth with issues. You bought a gold pen to sign one receipt. I use free hotel paper and still get the fee. You rented a car to circle the venue. I took the subway and still beat your schedule. You put in champagne just to stage one photo. I drank tap water and closed the foot promo. I don't hate bragging, I hate lazy flex. If you're gonna talk shit, make the shit connect. Spin that wheel, let the cheek cone rattle. Throw one jab, then abandon the battle. Change every inning, keep pressure attached. No chant, word crux, just phonetics that match. Found in no play at a schoolyard sale. Told 3 strangers it came from my save. One art switch era, I said confidential. He nodded series, I nearly went mental. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself culture, my cousin said never. I say perfect quote, then saved it forever. Lost one sock at a rooftop, then I found it downstairs inside a toy printer. No clue how, which makes it more funny. Embarrassment ages well when it earns money. You hide or cringe like private evidence. I post mine first and remove the leverage. Rip that page, let the ink run dirty. Say one line, make the clean crowd nervous. Switch each and keep cadence sturdy. Fresh 4 bars, no copy gets worthy. Your combat in this draft, sleep and permission. Mine drops too early and ruins your position. You study charisma from famous or footage. I forget the script and still get the book in. Your trophy needs glass, polish and lighting. My worst rejection turned useful by Friday. You whisper next, move like classified data. I say we'll see, then close it an hour later. Your pride needs witnesses, mirrors, applause. Mine survives dead rooms and awkward pauses. You curate mystery by barely replying. I talk too much and still leave them guessing. Your clean story got polished to boredom. I got loose pages and still false enormous. Cut that while let the last laugh shake. Make every punchline harder to fake. No copied out trauma, recycled phrase. Final run now, let the whole thing break. My ego got dense, but the pace to dinner. Yours needs commas just to feel like a winner. I lose one round and collect something useful. You win one round and become unbearable. That's cute confidence, rap like a product. I laugh, move on, let the next bar cut up. No tone speech, no fake declaration. No grand finale, no forced celebration. Walking crooked, talk with precision. Laugh at the damage, charge for admission. What's good? Bust through calm at the front row jitter. Talk one slick line, make the dry room bitter. Step in plain, let the whole mood glitter. Leave with the grin and the numbers much bigger. Used to save coins in a cereal tin. Now somebody asks what percentage I'm in. Still eat toast over the sink at 2. Then waste good money on a lamp shaped like a shoe. Fuck being sensible, sleepy. I like dumb purchases dressed up completely. Bought an old glow with half a Peru missing. Caught it conceptual, now guess keep listening. This black comedy wearing a clean white collar. Say nonsense firmly, somehow I sound smarter. No polished doctrine, just shameless expression. Give me one odd story worth retelling. Pull that thread, let the syntax unravel. Stretch one vowel till it grinds against gravel. Cut one pause, then return at an angle. 4 fresh lines with the end sounds tangled. You got a console then for choosing your haircut. I let mine grow out and still get the call back. You post work mode with a latte and notebook. I finished the job with 3 tabs and a typo. Your circle says crazy to every preview. Mine says that's weak, then rewrites the issue. You need 6 poses to look unbothered. I sneeze in the photo and still get remembered. Your bio screams titles. Your weekday says cover the Uber. You call one lunch a strategic relation. I call 10 introductions mild irritation. Your confidence rises when praise gets repeated. Mine gets nastier when nobody feeds it. Crack that count, let the snare miss landing. Drag one word, then switch to commanding. Keep every inning fresh while expanding. No chant word crash, just phonetic branding. I don't ride straight, I make tempo, negotiate. Push one phrase back, let the next accelerate. Your flow is a badge and respects every doorway. Mine walks through staff only just to find a shuttle where I hide little echoes inside conversation. Bring them back later with author pronunciation. Your setup needs context, a map and a caption. Mine needs 5 words and improper reaction. No fake street resume, no costume for danger. No singer rescue, no emotional padding. Just dry kick, close mouth and syllable snapping. You bought designer folders to organize nothing. I write on napkins and somehow keep earning. You booked the studio just to photograph cables. I record in the closet and still shake the table. You ordered oysters, hated every damn bite. I ate convenience store bread and close before night. I don't hate flexing, I hate flex without flavor. If you're gonna brag, get the brags and behavior. Spin that wheel, let the cheap plastic squeal. Throw one jab, make the smug face reveal. Switch each landing before it feels stale. 4 different sentences, ride the same rail. Found a ceramic booster at a neighborhood sale. Paid $8, told guests it was early, you go. One guy stared like he understood the texture. I nearly broke character watching his lecture. That's how bullshit turns into sophistication. Keep your chin still and invent provenance. Call myself culture, my aunt laughed loudly. I said perfect controversy, markets me proudly. Lost one belt at the bowling alley birthday. Found the next week in a box marked Thursday. No clue why, which makes the story superior. You hide or cringe like a classified folder. I tell mine first, now the joke belongs to the owner. Burn that draft, let the good taste scatter. Make each comparison uglier and sharper. Change all the wording, keep rhythm as armor. No recycled slogan, just pressure getting harder. Your comeback needs coffee, drafts, and permission. Mine drops too soon and interrupts your position. You study charisma from somebody famous. I forget the script and become more contagious. Your exclusive pieces, 12 online listings. My bargain bin nonsense gets strangers requesting. You whisper next level like confidential planning. I say, we'll see, then the figures start landing. Your pride needs witnesses, mine survives disagreement. You manufacture mystery through delayed responses. I answer too fast and still leave more questions. Your perfect story got scrubbed into boredom. Mine got strange chapters and no proper forward. Cut that wire, let the last ball blink. Push every punchline closer to the brink. No copied outro, no recycled link. Final stretch now, don't give them time to think. My ego got scratches but pays for the groceries. Yours needs validation like known for utilities. I lose one round and still useful perspective. You win one round and become retrospective. Call yourself timeless before your first season. That's like writing memoirs before finding a reason. I make them luck sound almost intentional. You make ambition sound fucking administrative. No throne, no crown, no dramatic confession. No moral lecture pretending it's progression. Walk through chaos, talk with precision. Laugh at the damage, charge for admission. Drop that. Yeah. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that pin. Drop that pin, let the whole map scatter. Talk too slick, make the cold crowd flatter. Step through late while the floorboards clatter. Leave with a split and a grin that matters. Used to split noodles with a bent plastic fork. Now somebody emails percentages before work. Still keep spare change in the jar, mark rent. Then blow dumb money on a minute at your tent. Put that shit indoors, called the private retreat. Friends said you're insane, I said charge for the seat. Fuck being sensible, sensible gets archived. I like wrong answers that somehow survive. That's black comedy mixed with misplaced authority. Say it dead serious, stupidity gains priority. No master plan, no polished manifesto. Just nerve in the lungs, or receipts in the desk drawer. Twist that phrase till the tail starts sliding. Cut one beat, let the next bar bite and switch every landing before they define it. 4 fresh sentence with the vowels colliding. You hired a coach to teach natural presence. I forgot your name and still stole the attention. You post no days off at 1:15. I finished 2 jobs while reheating soup. Your circle screams crazy yet unfinished material. Mine says deleted, that rhyme sounds terrible. You need matching outfits to look like a unit. Mine argue over snacks and still finish the music. You got one follower, powerful cosign. I got one good idea enough for the whole night. Your confidence needs favorable reception. Mine grows teeth around open rejection. Fold that rhythm to the downbeat buckles. Stretch one consonant, let the low one shuffle. Leave dead air and return with trouble. New rhyme family, no recycle double. I drag behind drums and sprint through a measure. You land every count, I still sound like a lecture. I high little echoes inside, no more word and then pull them back out. When the pattern starts turning, your verse needs subtitles. Footnotes, the diagram, mine makes sense to the guy frying chicken at 1 a.m. No fake crime movie, no borrow mythology. I can make printer gems sound like an apology. No singing escape hatch, no glossy refrain. Just drop percussion with a mouthful of disdain. One nasty comparison placed at the right second can do more damage than 12 bars pretending. You bought a planner with gold edge pages. Used it 3 days, now it lives with the cables. I write deadlines on the back of a takeaway bag. Still hit the mark while you optimize tags. That's the flex. Spend less when nobody remembers. Wasted somewhere funny and turn that to leverage. Push that level, little loose gear chatter. Throw one jab, make the smoke look shatter. Shift every ending while the pressure gets fatter. No repeated password, just phonetic patterns. Found a broken calculator, never moving day pile. Kept it on my shelf for absolutely no reason. Somebody asked whether I'm in economic denial. I said exactly, now they think there's a thesis. That's how humans work when confidence fills blanks. Give random junk a meaning and somebody says thanks. Call myself culture while eating over newspaper. My aunt said you're feral, I broke down the phrase later. You hide dumb failures before anybody notices. I turn mine outward and remove the whole consequence. Scratch that surface, make the polite crowd nervous. Keep every sentence dirty but purposeful. Change rhyme pockets before they become obvious. Fresh 4-line return, no copy in the process. Your comeback needs spell checking, group consultation. Mine falls out sideways during your explanation. You study charisma from clips with 10 million views. I spill my drink, keep talking, still own the room. Your limited drops stayed available all season. My random mistake got copied for no reason. You say quiet money, then announce every purchase. That's a strange definition of keeping shit private. You manufacture mystery by leaving text unread. I reply, what? Immediately, and somehow stay in your head. Your origin story got polished by committee. Mine starts with this was dumb and gets way more interesting. Break that circuit, let the last bolt flutter. Push every punchline 1 degree, ugly on a victory slogan, no recycled clutter. Final stretch now, make the delivery rougher. Your aura got a subscription, you missed its payment. Your genius needs captions explaining the greatness. You call yourself timeless with one song uploaded. That's writing your memoir before puberty's over. I lose to the lesson and make it entertaining. You win, post a score till the win gets irritating. My ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and folds under traffic. I don't need a crown, the throne, or a title. Give me bad judgment and timing that's viral. No final sermon, dressed up as wisdom. Just one last line. Make the joke worth more than the flex did. Make the joke worth more than the flex did. Drop that pin. Drop that pin, drop that pin. Drop that pin, let the whole map scatter. Talk too slick, make the cold crowd flutter. Step through late while the floorboards clatter. Leave with a split and a grin that matters. Used to split noodles with a bent plastic fork. Now somebody emails percentages before work. Still keep spare change in the jar mark rent. Then blow dumb money on a miniature tent. Put that shit indoors, call it private retreat. Friends said you're insane, that's a charge for the seat. Fuck being sensible, sensible gets archived. I like wrong answers that somehow survive. That's black comedy mixed with misplaced authority. Say it dead serious, stupidity gains priority. No master plan, no polished manifesto. Just nerve in the lungs or receipts in the desk drawer. Twist that phrase till the tail starts sliding. Cut one beat, let the next bar bite in. Switch every linen before they define it. Four fresh innings with the vowels colliding. You hired a coach to teach natural presence. I forgot your name and still stole the attention. You post no days off at 1:15. I finished 2 jobs while reheating soup. Your circle screams crazy at unfinished material. Mine says deleted, that rhyme sounds terrible. You need matching outfits to look like a unit. Mine argue over snacks and still finish the music. You call one, follow a powerful cosign. I call one good idea enough for the whole night. Your confidence needs favorable reception. Mine grows teeth around open rejection. Fold that rhythm to the downbeat buckles. Stretch one consonant, let the low end shuffle. Leave dead air, then return with trouble. New rhyme family, no recycled double. I drop behind drums, then sprint through a measure. You land every time I still sound like a lecture. I hide little echoes inside, no more wording them. Pull them back out when the pattern starts turning. Your verse needs subtitles with notes, a diagram. Mine makes sense to the guy frying chicken at 1 a.m. No fake crime movie, no borrow mythology. I can make printed jam sound like an apology. No singing escape patch, no glossy refrain. Just drop percussion with a mouth full of disdain. One nasty comparison placed at the right second can do more damage than 12 bars pretending. You bought a planner with gold edge pages, used it 3 days. Now it lives with the cables. I write deadlines on the back of a takeaway bag. Still hit the mark where you optimize tags. That's the flex, spend less when nobody remembers. Wasted somewhere funny, internet to leverage. Push that lever, let the loose gear chatter. Throw one jab, make a smug look shatter. Shift every ending while the pressure gets fatter. No repeated password, just phonetic patterns. Find a broken calculating error, moving date pile. Kept it by myself for absolutely no reason. Somebody asked whether I'm in economic denial. I said exactly. Now they think there's a thesis. That's how humans work when confidence fills blanks. Give random junk a meaning and somebody says thanks. Call myself culture while eating over newspaper. My aunt said, you're feral. I wrote down the phrase later. You hide dumb failures before anybody notices. I turn mine outward and remove the whole consequence. Scratch that surface, make the polite crowd nervous. Keep every sentence dirty but purposeful. Change rhyme pockets shuffle, they become obvious. Fresh 4-line return, no copy in the process. You're combating spell checking, group consultation. Mine falls out sideways during your explanation. You study charismas from clips with 10 million views. I spill my drink, keep talking, still on the room. Limited drops, stayed available all season. My random mistake got copied for no reason. You say quiet money, then announce every purchase. That's a strange definition of keeping shit private. You manufacture mystery by leaving text unread. I reply what immediately and somehow stay in your head. Your origin story got polished by committee. Mine starts with this was dumb and gets way more interesting. Break that circuit, let the last bolt flutter. Push every punchline when the Greek uglier. No victory slogan, no recycled clutter. Final stretch now, make the delivery rougher. Your over got a subscription, missed its payment. Your genius needs captions explaining the greatness. You call yourself timeless with one song uploaded. That's writing your memoir before puberty's over. I lose, still the lesson, then make it entertaining. You win, post a score till the win gets irritating. My ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and fools under traffic. I don't need a crown, a throne, or a title. Give me bad judgment and time and that's viral. No final sermon, dressed up as wisdom. Just one last line. Make the joke worth more than the flex did. that. Snap that law, let the laws them say. Snap that law. Snap that lock, let the stairwell echo. Talk real slick, make the weak talk mellow. Step in late with the shoes all yellow. Leave with a fee and a phone full of hellos. Used to buy lunch with the change from the sofa. Now people send numbers with commas and quotas. Still drink chick cola straight from the bottle, then spend dumb cash on a chair with no bottom. Fuck being careful, careful feels boring. I like bad choices that pay by the money. Bought a fake vase from a man named Carter. Could it rare note it, now everyone wants it. That's black comedy mixed with conviction. Say nonsense calmly, it sounds like a vision. No college roadmap, no corporate sermon. Just instinct, nerve, and a habit of swerving. I don't need marble beneath my feet. Give me one odd room and a dirty beat. Bend that sound to the last word buckles. Cut one breath, make the hi-hat stumble. Shift each line and let the whole line shuffle. Four fresh phases, no recycled couple. You need a stylist to look accidental. I wear old sweats and still look expensive. You post grime beside one laptop. I lose my charger and still make the deadline. Your crew says fire. Before the bass even enters, mine says trash, then rewrites the center. You need 6 photos to prove you were present. I miss every camera and still get mentioned. Your bio says owner, founder, executive. Your Monday says bro, can you cover the delivery? You call one handshake a global relation. I call 20 contacts a mild irritation. Your confidence blooms when the feed gets friendly. Mine gets louder when the room gets empty. Crack that count, let the rhythm go crooked. Drag one vowel when nobody look yet. Pause one beat, then return with a good hit. Different wording, same sonic footprint. I don't sit straight on the drums, I slide. Push one phrase late, then cut back inside. You rap like the beat came with office rules. Mine takes wrong exits and still land smooth. I tuck little rhymes in the middle of chatter, bring 'em back later with sounds that scatter. Your setup needs context, a chart and a screen. Mine needs 5 words and a grin. That's me, no fake street fail, no rented intimidation. I'd rather worship it with accurate observation. No singing bridge, no emotional rescue, just dry drums, hot speech. And I'm out for the shoes. You bought a gold pen to sign one receipt. I use free hotel paper and still get the fee. You rented a car to circle the venue. I took the subway and still beat your schedule. You order champagne just to stage one photo. I drank tap water and clothes before promo. I don't hate bragging, I hate lazy flex. If you're gonna talk shit, make the shit connect. I spin that wheel, let the 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 rattle. Throw one jab, then abandon the battle. Change every end to keep pressure attached. No champ word crash, just phonetics that match. Find a no play at the schoolyard sale. Told 3 strangers it came from Marseille. One art switch error, I said confidential. We nodded serious, I nearly went mental. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself culture, my cousin said never. I said perfect, quote, then saved it forever. Lost one sock to the rooftop, then I found it downstairs inside a toy pen. I no clue how, which makes it more funny. Embarrassment ages well when it earns money. You hide, oh cringe like private evidence. I post mine first and remove the leverage. Rip that page, let the ink run dirty. Say one line, make the king crowd nervous. Switch each and keep cadence sturdy. Fresh 4 bars, no copy gets worthy. Your comeback needs draft, sleeping permission. Man drops too early and ruins your position. You study charisma from famous old footage. I forget the strip and still get the booking. Your trophy needs glass, polish and lighting. My worst rejection turning useful by Friday. You whisper next move like classified data. I say we'll see, then close it an hour later. Your pride needs witnesses, mirrors, applause. Mine survives dead rooms and awkward pauses. You curate mystery by barely replying. I talk too much and still leave them guessing. Your clean story got polished to boredom. Mine got loose pages and still feels enormous. Cut that wire, let the last name shake. Make every punchline harder to fake. No copied outro, no recycle phrase. Final run now, let the whole thing break. My ego got dense, but the pace to dinner. Yours needs calmness, just to feel like a winner. I lose one round and collect someone useful. You win one round and become unbearable. That's cute confidence, rap like a product. I laugh, move on, let the next bar cut up. No throne speech, no fake declaration, no grand finale, no full celebration. Walking, talk with precision. Laugh for the damage, charge for admission.